If you're in sales and you're preparing for a down market or a bad market, or you're in one, what do your relationships have to do with it and how can it help you? This is an important question. I'm Sylvan Bell. I'm coming to you live from Sacramento, California on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you. And before we begin, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So at some point, markets change. Things go up, things go down, things go up, things go down. And if you're in sales long enough for a lifetime, you're going to find this is going to happen to you 5 to 7 times. And each time it happens, you're like, okay, I saw this happen and these are the common things. I saw this happen and these are the common things. I saw this happen, these are common things. And you get used to certain things. So we've talked about all sorts of stuff in this series, all sorts of different videos. And if you haven't checked them out, you should, because it's good stuff, especially since it came from me, right? So one of the things that happens is under monetary stress, relationships have problems. And it's not just the personal relationships with you and your significant other and you and your kids. It's you and your network. So you have to nurture your network. And sometimes some of the things that you do aren't really going to net anything today. They're not going to be like a value to you per se. It's not going to give you cash in the bank today. But as time moves forward, sometimes it will. And so sometimes you have to put some fuel in the tank and you got to pay for it. So there's times where I will donate my time to a company for me to get future gigs from them. And I know people will say, well, why would you do that? Well, because if I know that I can build a sales team and I can help them out and I can deliver the goods, I may not get paid today, okay? I may not get paid today, but moving forward in the future, they go, hey, you helped us bring value. We're more than willing to bring you back, okay? That's just one different version of it. It doesn't have to be my version. It doesn't have to be exactly like that, but you got to start thinking strategically. Like, how could I put fuel in the tank for somebody else? Could I go speak at an event? Could I go work with their team? Could I donate some of my time inside of an office and go train them? Like, these are all things that I do. Like today, I worked inside of a call center and it was free. It was gratis. And I wasn't expecting anything. It might net something in the future, but I don't know. But it's one of those things that I made those people's life better. And so sometimes personal relationship is one of those things where it's like significant other in you, significant other in the kids, family members, friends, but personal connections are also your networks. You know, if someone said, hey, Scott, I'm struggling. I can't pay for you to come train. Would you be willing to do like a Zoom? I might. Depends upon the industry, depends upon what my schedule looks like. But like, you know, sometimes it comes to giving back. Sometimes it's that personal touch, it's that personal network, and not all the time do you get paid for it. So you're putting money, you're putting fuel in the tank for the future. So what is it that you could do if you got clients? If you got clients that need some help and they're a consistent, you know, reoccurring business, what's something that you can do to nurture that personal network? How could you help that company out? Because for them, that's highly valuable. For them, that's like money in the bank today that they can do something for you later on in the future, right? This is how I look at things. There's been a couple of organizations that I trained that I didn't charge them anything up front, but it netted results in the end. And like, Scott, why would you do that? Well, I mean, I got 2,500 YouTube videos, so whether you watch a video of me or sometimes, it doesn't happen all the time, it depends upon my schedule, I don't always get the opportunity to do something like that. But then there's times where I've done 1 or 2 trainings for a company, 3 or 4 trainings for a company, depending upon who they are and what they needed. And then they came back and brought me in long term because like they were used to my training and they saw that it got results. I'm not saying this to brag. I'm saying like, hey, there's something that you have. There's something that you have to offer for your personal connection, right? It could be outside of your industry. It could be inside of your organization that you have to offer to help somebody out. Maybe it could be to mentor somebody on your team that's really struggling. It doesn't have to be a company. It doesn't have to be a group of people. It could be one person, right? So be aware that you have the personal connection. I was going to say personal protection. That's not the word. Personal connection. You have the personal connection with people, friends, relatives, coworkers, people that you work with, outside organizations. You just got to make the offer. And there's times where it brings you nothing and you got to be cool with that. You got to be doing it from like right here in the heart. And there's times where it brings you money later on down the road. Just depends upon what you want to do. You got one thing to do from here, just one thing. Find the subscribe button, click on it every time I send out a video. You'll get an update that says Scott Bell Consultant. Send out another fantastic video, probably from a cool location. Today, I'm in Sacramento, California. We'll see you soon. Thanks for dropping by. Aloha.